My hair is crazy today, guys. Don't mind that at all. But today, finally, or not today, but this is gonna be the first clip. We got the full day of eating video. I just went grocery shopping. And I'm not gonna say this is just for the week because some of these items are probably gonna last more than a week. Today, this is obviously the day we went shopping. I'm just gonna go over everything we got. And then tomorrow, I'm gonna record my entire day of eating. Everything I make, everything I consume. No sugarcoating anything. We're gonna go over everything we bought so you know pretty much what my grocery shopping haul looks like. You know, what do I look for? What do I look out for? What do I avoid? All those things we're probably gonna go over. We got some of these kombuchas. They're really good. If you don't know what kombucha is, it's just a probiotic drink. It's made with fermentation. I mean, I'm not gonna go through the whole process of how to make kombucha. Just know it contains a shitload of probiotics. And probiotics are essential for maintaining your gut health and gut microbiome, which is essential for literally your entire body. And it'll directly correlate to muscle gain as well, for sure. We got some culture pops. These are just a natural kind of pop. No high fructose corn syrup. They contain some fiber in them. No sugars, so it's really good just as an alternative. And I don't really like zero sugar pop because the artificial sweeteners they use are still really not good for you. So yeah, I'm just gonna go for these. It's way, way better for you overall. Sucralose is a artificial sweetener that is found in many things, typically zero sugar things, and it's known to destroy your gut health. So you really should avoid it if you can, in my opinion. I know a lot of people probably say sucralose is fine in moderation, but I don't really believe that. We got uncured pepperoni because we're making this chicken, like it's a chicken crust pizza, high protein. It's gonna be really good. My mom's making it for me tomorrow, so I'm really excited. We got some boneless skinless chicken breast, boneless skinless chicken thighs, just 2 pounds of chicken in total. Over here we got some wild caught salmon. I'm gonna be pretty brief and quick with this part of the video just because you guys are really gonna wanna see exactly what I'm eating, not just the stuff I bought. Got some bread, it's healthier bread, has protein in it. Got some natural chicken sausage, so this is not pork, thankfully. But this stuff also has a good deal of protein in it. Got 9 grams per 3 links. So in this entire pack, there's about 30 grams of protein. So, I mean, this is great for the morning on top of eggs. Eating a little bit of this bread, a little bit of cheese in there. If you want some more protein, you can sacrifice some fats. Yeah, dude. I mean, breakfast is such an easy way to get hella protein in for your day. And I believe, truly, because when you're sleeping, just imagine, you were fasting for however long you slept, 7-8 hours. So you have nothing in your body. So that's why I truly believe breakfast is super important, especially if you work out and you maintain, you know, a fitness lifestyle. Excited to show you guys this stuff. So there's another one over there. It's another one of the beef. But we have this 100% grass-fed ground bison. We have ground elk. And we have grass-fed beef, which is made with ground beef, beef liver, and beef heart. And it's all grass-fed. I literally love this brand. What is going on? We got some baby spinach, organic. Everything is pretty much organic if we can allow that, you know what I mean? So we got Darigold. This is a pretty much Fairlife alternative. It does not have the sucralose that Fairlife has. And I was just talking about how bad that is. So that's why I resort to these ones now instead of Fairlife's, because it's real sugar. And I know what I just said about sugars. But there's only 8 grams per serving. That's not too much. As long as I have decent low servings of this a day, I'm fine. Ooh, some of this stuff is de-thawing. I gotta be quick, guys. Grass-fed beef meatballs. After I show you this, I'm probably gonna put it in the freezer. It's the same brand as the beef and all the elk and bison, whatever. But I have not actually tried this yet, and I'm excited to. I'll probably eat it with a salad or something. It sounds like a good little lunch. Grass-fed beef sticks. Again, these are 8 grams of protein, 80 calories per stick. There are 5 sticks in here. Sometimes these can be overpriced, but I really like these as a snack before or after a workout. This is the same exact thing as the chocolate milk, but it's just plain milk, more protein than normal milk, so I put it in my cereal and whatnot. And since I just brought up cereal, Kashi, this is the cereal I eat. It's organic. There's only 8 grams of added sugar per serving, and everything, like I just said, organic. But it does, what I like about this is it does have 7 grams of protein and 6 grams of dietary fiber per serving. So eating this in the morning really just gets you a good start on your day. You could even combine it with some eggs, some toast, some of that chicken sausage. getting a shitload of protein, great carbs, great calories, great fiber, you're literally set for a great day. So you truly, if you're eating the right things, it will truly make your quality of life better. That's why they say you are what you eat. Yeah, it's really true. 3 cottage cheeses. This is my favorite brand by far. It is soft, or that sounds weird. Small curd. I don't like the, you know, the extra liquidy ones. This one's pretty much as solid as you can get with cottage cheese. 14 grams of protein per serving, which is unbelievable. I love this stuff. I'm actually gonna eat some of this right after I hop off recording. Got some Doritos, but they're the simply natural ones. They don't have all the extra bullshit that the normal Doritos have, and I find they taste extremely similar. Like, they did really good making a good natural copycat of the original Dorito Cool Ranch. So you can try them. They're a little expensive, but most natural / organic things are gonna be more expensive than their counterpart. It's just how it is. Got some organic orange juice. Let me tell you something. This was $8. This was $8 versus like $4 for normal orange juice. And I don't know why it's so much more money, but my mom wanted to buy it. I'd be cool with normal orange juice. But I will say, this one does taste a lot better than like the Simply brand. I don't know what it is. It's not made from concentrate. Maybe that's the reason. Concentrated orange juice just tastes like, you know. But I'm not gonna really go into depth with basic stuff like sour cream. We got some Kerrygold pure Irish butter, which is way better than normal butter. We got a whole bunch of fruit. Look at this. This is an avocado. You would think this is like a mango or a papaya or something, but no, this is an avocado. And I'm curious to see what it looks like on the inside, because it does not look like one from the outside. Protein waffles, 10 grams of protein per serving. Self-explanatory. Kodiak makes some great protein, high protein breakfast foods. So check them out. Can't go wrong, they taste great. We got a salad kit, sweet kale. Kale is extremely good for you. Got some garlic. I actually don't know what this is. What is this, guys? Oh shoot, my butt keeps getting in the way. The RDLs. No, but seriously, I don't know what this is, but we got that. Celery. We got some onions. I think this is parsley. A lot of it. Cheese. Got some Brussels sprouts. Got some cheese. I don't even need to show you that. Cheese is cheese. Organic pasture-raised eggs. Not only is it higher quality when you buy these, the flavor difference when you eat one of these eggs, you'll never want to go back to the normal carton. And I swear that. Sure. Oh. Got some natural coffee creamers, Chobani. This, listen. I know what I say about refined sugars all the time, but coffee sugars don't count. They just don't count. These are cool as hell. So literally all they are is just 2 ingredients, each one. And those 2 ingredients, organic mango and organic guava, organic mango and natural orange extract. And they're gummies. They're like gummy candy, but they're just those 2 ingredients. And it's crazy how you can actually make something like this without using any additives. That's just crazy to me. And while they're not obviously as good as like normal fruit snacks, no shit, because there's no sugar in them, they're really good. And I'll probably eat one of those soon too, because I don't know, they just sound good. Ooh. Anyway, guys, I'll do a quick panel over everything. This is the entire haul, minus the meatballs I had to put in the freezer because they would be thawing. But, like I said, this was $400. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. And this is gonna probably last me a total 4 pounds of beef, or 4 pounds of beef, you know, elk, bison, whatever. Or 2 pounds of chicken, 2 cartons of eggs, got some salmon, got some chicken sauce. You know, a lot of proteins, the beef sticks. This will probably last me around 2 weeks. Oh, I didn't show you these in the front. Silly me. It's organic chicken sausage, you know, and this, I mean, it's good. You can just do anything with this. I could throw it on one of those pieces of bread, a little extra protein there. There's 12 grams of protein per link. I'd probably eat 2 or 3 of these. Got some hummus, because I love hummus, and that's also more protein, made from chickpeas, or garbanzo beans, whatever, you know what I mean. Organic cashews. And I think that's it now. Yeah, that's it. I swear, that's it. But that's all the food, and tomorrow I'm gonna do most of the recording, so I'll probably cut a lot of this out, I'm sure, because I don't want to make this video crazy long. But yeah, I'll see you then. How we doing, everybody? So this is officially the first clip of the day for my full day of eating video. And yes, I know what that clock says. It's not wrong. It's 1:08 p.m. and this is my first meal of the day. Today is Sunday, and I'm having an extremely lazy day. I woke up at 11 and then I had to go drive out and run a few errands, and now I'm actually getting hungry. I don't really force myself to eat too much in the morning. Breakfast is important, but some days it's just like, damn, I just can't eat that early. And I woke up late, so that also put me back a lot. But here we are, we're still eating breakfast. We're doing eggs. So I'll go through the lineup of what we're eating today. I'll go through how much protein it has in this meal. And I'm not really worried about the calories or carbs, but just assume every meal has a decent amount of carbs. Not too many calories. Actually, you know what? I'll just go through what I'm gonna eat calorie-wise too. I'm gonna eat 3 of these links. In 3 links, there is 110 calories and 9 grams of protein. And this is chicken sausage, no pork. We have our organic pasture-raised eggs. And these are ranging about 6 to 7 grams of protein. These are larger eggs than normal, so I'm gonna go with 7 grams of protein per egg. And I think we're gonna eat 3 of these this morning. So that's 21 grams of protein. And I believe there's like 70 calories in an egg, right? Does that sound right? Oh, I was literally right, and I didn't even look at it first. Man, I just know my macros. So 210 calories, 21 grams of protein, and 3 eggs. And we have this Dave's Killer bread is what it's called. It's organic bread. It has protein in it compared to other breads, and also it just has none of those additives. Like there's dough conditioner, there's all these preservatives in normal bread. And usually my mom will actually just bake bread, but she hasn't in a few days, and I think she's gonna, but we just haven't gotten around to it. So this bread is by far the best you can get from the store, in my opinion, at least from the stores that I go to. There's 110 calories per slice and 3 grams of protein. I would have 2 of them, so 220 calories, 6 grams of protein. I think in total for this breakfast, it's 36 grams of protein. I had a freaking brain fart trying to calculate that for some reason. It's too early and I haven't eaten food yet. That's probably why. But we're gonna get cooking this. I'll show you some brief clips as I'm cooking it, but I'm not gonna show you the entire thing because this video would be way too long. So I'm gonna start cooking it. And also I forgot to mention, I'm drinking one of these Culture Pops. It's a natural probiotic pop. Chicken sausage is being cooked, and I should say I cook everything in avocado oil. This avocado oil looks really weird. It looks like olive oil, but it comes straight from that. So it is avocado oil, it just looks darker than usual, I'm not sure why. This yolk broke, but this is still a great plate of food for breakfast especially. I added some cottage cheese. This is roughly about probably 20 grams of protein in the cottage cheese I added. So what was it before at? So now it's just about 56 grams of protein because of the cottage cheese added. So this is a great meal. I see a fly. And this is a full day of eating. Nothing sugar-coated, exactly what I eat in a day. And today's rest day. So I probably will eat a little more than I'm used to, because when I'm working out during the week, I have a lot less time to get as much food done. But on a rest day, when I have nothing else to do, I can just stuff my face with food all day long. So I'm assuming we're gonna get a few extra meals in today than we normally would, but we'll see. We got a new beverage, some OJ, some orange juice. This one right here, it's organic, not from concentrate, it's really good. If you're used to eating a lot of food, you'll know that having a beverage to wash all of it down, it makes it considerably easier for you to get larger quantities of food down. You know, there's the water method, you know, when you're bulking and you're chewing and your body will not even give you the mechanism to swallow that food that's in your mouth because it is so sick of eating food. So the easiest method to get it down, get a little bit of water in there, swish it around, and then trick your body into drinking it instead of eating it, because your body will just not let you swallow it if it knows it has to eat food. I'm so full right now. I wonder when my next meal is going to be at this point, because I just filled myself the hell up. All right, guys. So breakfast is done. I probably won't do like text in this video where I'm just putting up all these numbers and shit. I'll probably just tell you directly what I'm eating, how much protein I'm getting out of it. But I'm not going to do anything that I wouldn't be doing on my own. So I'm not going to be sitting here breaking down all of my calories, carbs, because that's not something I would normally do outside of this video. I am going to do exactly what I do normally and just record it and then talk to make it a video. But there's nothing I'm going to like try to like, oh, I'm going to make it seem better in this area. I'm going to make it seem better here. No. I don't count calories, barely. I don't count carbs. I mean, I try to get a good amount of carbs, complex ones, so you don't want just refined carbs that are just full of sugars. And then I mainly aim for getting at least 250 grams of high quality protein in daily. That's my number one goal. But yeah, that's it. And this was breakfast. It's 1:39 p.m. And I'm sure we're gonna eat our next meal in about 2 or 3 hours. So I'll see you then. Okay, 4:06 p.m. I'm just eating a little snack, and in about a half hour, I'm gonna be eating another meal. Really high protein chicken pizza, you know, like the crust itself has chicken in it too. Sounds really good, and it's crazy high protein. Blueberry cheesecake oatmeal dish. And this also has 10 grams of protein per slice, and this is one slice. And it's a low sugar too, so it's mostly just natural sugars from the fruit, I think. And then we got one of these grass-fed beef sticks, which is 8 grams of protein and 80 calories. So in total, it's just 18 grams of protein here. And then when I go eat that pizza, it's gonna be a shitload more protein. So this is just to tide me over because I was getting pretty hungry. But I actually wanna try and see how this is. I haven't tried it yet. Let's go. Me not taking pre-workout just makes me more and more tired. So I'm probably not gonna be crazy talkative, but I'm still gonna be recording every single one of my meals / snacks that I eat throughout the day and the rest of the night. Little snack, done. 18 grams of protein, probably a decent amount of calories overall, but like I said, I'm not that worried about calories. And the pizza's in the oven, so in about 30 minutes from now, I'll be eating that and recording that downstairs. So I'll see you then. All right, well, I forgot to show you guys a close-up of what it looks like. So this is what it looks like in the dish we cooked it in. It was really good. All right, here is the chicken crust pizza. The actual whole crust is made out of chicken. There's no gluten, no flour, no cauliflower crust involved. It's just pure chicken, which makes this a really high protein dish. Each piece of this, there's 6 pieces in total, and there's 30 grams of protein per slice. All right, guys, it is 5:03 p.m., so I think it's about an hour or so since I had that little snack. But for both of the recipes, for the blueberry oats, the blueberry cheesecake oats I just had, and this chicken crust pizza, which is 100% gluten-free and a shitload of protein, I'll have both of the recipes in my description below if you want to make them yourself. But yeah, I also am going to be drinking a kombucha today. Just good probiotics in here. It's great for your gut health. You know how it is. So let's try this pizza out and see how it is. I'm already really full, I'm not going to lie, but it smells so good. Even for me being really full, this is a really good tasting pizza. I don't think I'm going to eat this one yet. It'd just be way too filling. But I do plan on eating it later, and I also plan on eating some salmon later as well, with probably some quinoa for dinner. But that'll be pretty later, you know, like way later, 8 or 9-ish. Because, I mean, I woke up late, so I'm probably going to go to bed late. So you're going to see a lot of footage probably throughout the night. You know, my sleep schedule is maybe not the best right now. But, you know, I'm just being honest with my whole day eating. Whatever I'm doing, I'm recording, and I'm not sugarcoating nothing. I got to go run a few errands before some stores close here on Sunday. So I'm going to go do that. Then I'm going to get back and just start chilling more. Because, like I said, it's a lazy day for me besides a few errands here and there. But next time I eat, I'll record it. I thought there was, oh yeah, I'm going to take the supplements. I can't go yet. I can't go just yet, but let me put this pizza away really quick. This is the first supplement we're going to take, guys. And it is liquid chlorophyll. Now, chlorophyll does, like, I can't even list all the things it does. It protects your endocrine organs. It's anti-cancer. It lowers inflammation in your body. It helps your gut health. It helps your metabolism. It helps you detox from toxins such as heavy metals or PFAs. It helps manage your blood sugar. It acts as a natural deodorant. like I could be going for so long. But basically chlorophyll is what, you know, comes from plants. It's used in photosynthesis. And you can take a pill supplement of chlorophyll, or you can take chlorella, which is, you know, typically not as much chlorophyll in there as a concentrate, which this is an ultra concentrated liquid of chlorophyll. And I'm just going to really show you exactly what this looks like when it goes into the cup. But I'm going to go over there to do it so you can see it a little closer. And it looks like paint. As it goes throughout the cup, it just looks like paint. But now it's completely just within the cup now. And I'm going to drink this, and I'm probably going to take my creatine with it. I just took 5 grams of creatine monohydrate, micronized, so it's higher absorption rate than normal creatine. And I took my ultra concentrated liquid chlorophyll. Now, those are just 2 supplements, but we have a few more here to go over. I'm just going to probably drink it with my kombucha. And these are in no particular order, but we got ashwagandha, 600 milligrams. I take Garden of Life organic. I'll go get a close-up for you. But, yeah, 600 milligrams. This is my favorite supplement of ashwagandha to take. And I don't know, you could take KSM. That's another variant. I just like this one. It makes me feel the best. Some of them make you feel weird. Yeah. I take a vitamin D3 and K2 supplement. K2 just helps with the breakdown of D3 and prevents calcification. So it's really good to pair those 2 together. And that's why oftentimes you will find that they're quite literally in the same supplement. And those are the ones that you typically want to look out for. And it says K2 as MK7. I'm not really sure what that is. It's probably their own variant, this brand of K2. I don't know, but whatever. Magnesium glycinate, 400 milligrams. Right, 400 milligrams. Glycinate in particular, that strain of magnesium, there's magnesium oxide, magnesium acetyltaurate. I don't know, there's a bunch of magnesiums. But I do like glycinate the most because I take magnesium obviously as an electrolyte because there's sodium, magnesium, and potassium that you need. But I also take it because it relieves my anxiety and stress like no other supplement. You know, even ashwagandha really helps lower your cortisol, which will help. This is your stress hormone. I find glycinate just works maybe even a little better, or maybe it's just a combination of 2. I'm not sure because I've never taken one or the other. It's always been as a duo, so I'm not sure. But yep, magnesium glycinate, 400 milligrams. I'm gonna link the recipes, but I'm not gonna link all the supplements. If you want to know what brands any of these are, vitamin D3 K2 supplement is Triquetra, the brand. Ashwagandha is Garden of Life, and the magnesium is Double Wood Supplements, and I bought all of these on Amazon. We have a B complex, and I will say, if you take a vitamin B12 supplement, there are 2 forms of B12 you will get, or one or the other. You will get methylcobalamin, or you will get cyanocobalamin. And cyanocobalamin is the lower quality version of the 2. So you want to avoid that. You want to go for the methylcobalamin, and it also has a higher bioavailability, which means your body will just be able to absorb it way better than it would cyanocobalamin. It's essentially useless, if I'm being honest. It's little to no absorption happening. And next up, we got the bromelain supplement, which is a pineapple enzyme, and this is just helps with digestion. There's really no other reason, just digestion in your gut. Oh, did I show you? I didn't show you the brand of the B complex. Here you go. It is Naturello, and we got Natural Factors, I think. This is a shady looking bottle, I'm not gonna lie, but I've been taking it for so long and nothing's happened, so I'm sure I'm fine. We got Garden of Life brand again. We have an 80 billion CFU guaranteed probiotic, and this probiotics, like I mentioned, many times, just helps with your gut health and gut microbiome. And yeah, I will say Garnalife, their brand, one of my favorite brands for supplements overall. They make some really good quality stuff. Here's the bottle. There's also a 100 billion one that has digestive enzymes in it as well, and that's the one I typically get, but it's really expensive. So I couldn't really, whoops, I just dumped the whole bottle out. Couldn't really afford to get it this time. This one is significantly cheaper, so I just settled for this. All right, and the last one we take is zinc, and this is a Naturello, whatever it is, that brand again. Zinc is just really good for your immune system, and a lot of people claim it's great as a muscle builder because it boosts your testosterone. I'm not really sure how true that one is, but I do know for a fact it's great for your immune system, so you should take it. Whoa, guys, I'm knocking over everything. Like, I just need to calm down. Take all these pills with some kombucha. It's just a really bad drink of choice, by the way, to do this with. All right, took some probiotics with liquid probiotics. That's crazy. Anyway, those are all of my supplements I take currently. And that is gonna be my lunch, 30 grams of protein. I'm not sure how many calories, but I will link the recipes for everything in the description. But yeah, it's 5:21 p.m. currently. I'm gonna go run a few errands, get back home, and I'm sure I'll be eating another meal shortly after that. But I'll see you then. All right, guys, we are on our final big meal of the day. It is 9:27 p.m. We have this sheet pan of veggies. I think we got some butternut squash, some onions, some Brussels sprouts, tons of good stuff. They're all sauteed. Then we had some quinoa and some spinach. And our main protein dish, which I already got my bowl of those veggies. We got some salmon here as well. Okay, so it is 9:27 p.m. like I just showed you, and this is probably going to be the last big meal of the day. But we have, like I just said and mentioned, quinoa, spinach, Brussels sprouts, butternut squash, some red onions, some hummus on the side, and some Dijon mustard vinaigrette with some garlic powder, salt, pepper. Let's dig in. I'm just hungry, so let's see how it tastes. Very good salmon. I'm probably gonna eat another snack later before I go to bed, and I'll probably drink some Dairy Gold milk, which is just a protein chocolate milk. And it's just what I've been drinking instead of my Fairlife counterpart, which has artificial sweeteners. It's just real sugar, which is way better than any artificial sweeteners, in my opinion. So that's what I go for. But it's gone really well. It's a really good overall eating day. A lot of proteins, good carbs, good calories, good fats. It's very healthy. A lot of nutrient-based foods. So this has been a really good day. So I can't complain. I'm gonna wrap it up on camera, and I'll get back to you guys when we eat our next snack, whenever that is. So, update. I forgot to tell you guys some crucial information. I just finished all that, and I got myself a cup of Dairy Gold milk, but I forgot to tell you how much protein was in that. And in that entire thing, with vegetables, quinoa, salmon, everything combined, it's 56 grams of protein. This right here is about 16 grams of protein, and I plan on getting some more right before bed at some point. So, oh shoot, the oven's still on. But, it's been a really good nutritional day. A lot of good foods, a lot of creative foods. I have to thank my mom for a lot of that. So she came in clutch today. She always helps me, supports me in my goals with my YouTube channel, and I really appreciate her for that. But I'm gonna see you guys when we get the next snack in. I'm sure it'll be in like an hour or so, because I get pretty hungry at night and I get those cravings. So, and yeah, I went over everything. I'm making sure I didn't forget anything this time. I think we're good. All right, guys, it is 10:43 p.m. I'm gonna have a little snack. Some Kashi cereal, very fruitful. Got 200 calories, 7 grams of protein, 6 grams of dietary fiber, some good carbs, but it's all organic and it's a really good choice because it's low in sugar. And then we got the Dairy Gold plain milk, which is 14 grams of protein per serving. So 1 serving of this plus 1 serving of this will be 21 grams of protein. And that's what I'm about to eat. All right, how we doing, everybody? So this is a couple days after that full day of eating happened. And I didn't record an outro that same day because it got really late after my last snack and I just had no energy to even turn on the camera at that point. So I finally edited the entire video and I'm working on the outro now, which is what I'm recording, and then it'll be posted literally probably an hour after. It was a really nutritional day of eating, so I was really happy with it. A lot of good choices, great protein, not too many calories, some great quality carbs, good fiber. You know, we checked all the boxes, so you know, I can't complain. I'm gonna wrap it up. This is gonna be a brief outro to close the video down, but I really hope you enjoyed the video, and if you want to see more food related stuff, I could probably record a grocery haul where I actually go into a store and, you know, record in the store of where I'm going, what I'm buying, all that good stuff. That would take a lot out of me just because, I don't know, I have social anxiety, so going out in public, especially with a camera and talking to the camera in front of a bunch of people, like I know I do that at the gym, but it's like I feel very comfortable at the gym. But it was fun, so I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you in the next video.